Hi, I'm Al Dunning, and these tips are brought to you by Farnham. You know, I want to tell you a little bit about Farnham's digestive line. I can get protection for my horse. You know, there's all kinds of indications that horses may have problems. They may be irritated, they might switch their tail, pin their ears, just have a bad attitude. But you know, by using those line of products, I can help prevent that. I'm going to talk a little bit about transitions now. You know, it's important, especially with the ranch riding and classes like that, actually every class, that your transitions are correct. Even go from the stop to the walk needs to be smooth. The horse needs to not move his head, that it be totally smooth. When I go to the jog, I want to be able to I work on this by bridling the horse up just a little bit, by shaking my hand a little bit, moving that flexing the pole. Going to that jog just like this, making it smooth. Where most people have trouble is going into the lope. When I go into the lope, I do it nice and smoothly. First of all, my horse has to move off my legs. I make sure by pulling the inside rein and using my leg that I can move the hip. If I can move the hip, it's usually very easy for me to ask this horse to lope off and get an obedient, collected lope. So when I start, again, I like a little collection. I don't throw my hand forward and lean forward when I lope, but I want him to go upward into the lope. So, just like that. Again, when I do that, I want the shoulders away and the hip in. So I keep my hand slightly to the left when I'm picking up the right lead. So it looks like this. Oh. Of course, your horse needs to be broke well to be able to have that smooth transition. What I mean by broke well is he's got to be soft in the face, he's got to respect your legs, and he has to understand the cue. Transitions are really important. You know, I always say you can't get into the pasture till you go through the gate. Transitions are the gate to other maneuvers, whether it's in Western pleasure, whether it's starting off in your reining, whether it's getting ready to make your lead changes. Transitions are so important. They show control, and they show collection, and they show form.